Hey family, welcome to Let's Talk. Hey, my name is Shelby Scott. I will be your host. I am so excited for this platform because it provides a place for me to connect with you, the audience, in a real authentic way, talking about our journeys, our ups, our downs, our disappointments, our triumphs. Hopefully along the way we can motivate each other, inspire hope in each other, speak from a place of authenticity, and also bring our genuine thoughts and feelings to the platform. I want to provide a very thought-provoking atmosphere so we can expound upon our experiences, grow from our mistakes, not sit in this space of pittiness and rejection, but we can rise together and ultimately take our place among being successful as people, as fathers, as entrepreneurs, as business people. We, just good, decent human beings. I want to inspire you today to take actions, not just stand there. Let's talk. More to come. I want to talk about a very, very important subject. It was prompted because I was engaging in conversation earlier today with a couple of people. A mixed crowd, we had some Caucasians in the bunch and a couple of black folks. And I forgot how we got on the subject, but anyway, we find ourselves going down the rabbit hole, talking about the percentage of black men that are in two-parent households in the U.S. And so we started down that rabbit hole, I called it. It was very engaging, and it provided me an opportunity to just get the perspective of others, in a mixed conversation of how they view the construct of the black household or the black family, which is very near and dear to me because I think that's the most important way we can change the narrative and really begin to strengthen the legacy of black people, not just in America, but worldwide, through building strong families. And it's going to take men. We talk about black men all the time, but I really want to talk to black men. And this is coming from a place of love because I am that man. I am that black man that came from the rubbles, from the bottoms, and experienced all the things that I believe that most black men will experience in their lifetimes. So believe me, I'm establishing myself as a credible person here to speak about this. And I want to empower you, brothers out there, who you're doing the right thing. It feels like life is pushing you and mushing you in the face sometimes. But I challenge you to hold on. Hang in there. We see you. I see you. I am you. So hang in there. Forget the peripheral noise. I like to call it the white noise. Forget the distraction of those people in your ears constantly telling you you're no good and you're not going to be anything. Resist the urge to quit and give up. Resist the urge to be just another statistic just because somebody told you wasn't good enough. You are good enough. You're more than enough. You have the DNA of success that runs through you. You just got to find the courage to stand. So anywho, the conversation, and my white counterparts was quoting that one in every 4 children in the black household is without a father, or how 33% of black men are either in prison or in jail. And that means nearly 30% of children are grown up fatherless And I want you to pause and think about that. What does that mean for us as a community? And what is the role of a father? You know, I think about my own father. God bless his soul. He wasn't around a lot for different reasons. And, hey, I'm a man of a certain age now. So, I'm relieved to have found peace and reconciliation and understanding that things happen. Sometimes life comes at you so hard that it's easier to just maybe succumb to the pressure of the world. I understand that. But, my father wasn't a present father. I knew who he was, and certainly even when he was alive, I had no ill wills towards him. I knew he was my father, and in a strange way, I loved him. I suppose I was just like any young boy who once wanted the approval of his dad, wanted his dad to be proud of him, wanted to be like his dad, but didn't really have the understanding that dad was not all that he could be, and that he was fighting certain demons himself. But the role of a dad, a father, especially in the lives of his young man, his son, talking about little black boys now, is to not be a perfect figure, but to your son who will carry your seed, who will carry your name, your bloodline. He needs you. He needs you. In order for him to be whole and successful, he needs you. For me, I was fortunate. I had a strong grandfather, man. God bless his soul. Every time I think about it, man, I'm so thankful. I'm so overwhelmed with gratefulness that God put him into my life. He wasn't a perfect man. No, he was not perfect. He was a terror. But he was the best example that I had. And you know what? One of the examples was that he got up. Remember, I told you I came to live with my grandparents. They was already deep into their 50s. He got up and went to work every day. And I know brothers out there, man, I think unjustly so, our queens now been beating you down and telling you go find a job. You ain't no good. Sisters out there, resist the urge to kick your brother, kick these young men down when they're at their most vulnerable. Please resist the urge to do that, man. This is, it's gonna take a community to get us back on track. Resist those urges to do that. But I saw my grandfather get up early in the morning and went to work. I remember, man, 4, 5, 6 years old. You know how I remember? Because he woke me up with him. I didn't like it at the time. I'm like, what is this dude doing? He crazy. But he will wake me up out of a sound sleep. Get up. And I remember we'd just go out and he'd begin his mornings and doing chores and stuff before he go to work. And he had me in tow. And I just remembered, like, what? And, they weren't always articulate in why they do what they do, but they was doing it. They were setting the example for us. And I didn't know it then, but as I look back, I saw what he was trying to instill in me. See, when you fighting against, when you running against the grain, going against the grain, You got to start early. You got to get up early. Get your day started. And you know what? To this day, my eyes open at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every day. And I'm ready to roll. Even on my off days. So, brothers, get a job. Let's start there. And it doesn't have to be a 6-figure salary job. It doesn't have to be, some CEO or president of a company. Start where you're at. Let your children see. Let your son see you go to work. You're going to leave a lasting impression on his life. Trust me. And the other thing, take care of your responsibility. Take care of your responsibility. You brought them in. These children don't ask to come here. I think one of the wonders of the world is that we don't get to choose who our parents are. And, I ask God sometimes, like, how come we don't get to choose who parents us? And it's simple because I think it's designed to really challenge us and develop us and grow us. See, relationship starts by tolerant, loving each other in spite of our shortcomings. That's the real power of love, man. And we're going to fumble the ball. We ain't going to get it right all the time. We're going to make a mess out of situations. But brothers, we got to get up off our hands, go to work, hang in there, take care of your children. See, relationship comes and goes. That relationship with the baby mama or whoever, even your wife, should not dictate what you do for your kids or how you take care of them or if you take care of them. Let's start there. Let's start by being a vested partner in our children's life, especially the young black men. Let's talk. Hey fam, show your love. If you love what we're doing here at Let's Talk, we want you to like, comment, or subscribe. We also want you to hit that notification button to be alerted for future videos. Until next time, let's talk.